But I think for Filipinos, even more people, like maybe more than 60% of Pinoys, the last book they've ever read is in college. So it might be tough for you to sell online courses here because not a lot of people are invested in their personal growth. From Mitch, what are the best and most cost effective ways to do market research for a learning and development business? The easiest way? Look at Google Trends. I mean, just punch in Google Trends. It's free. Put in Google Trends, look it up on your browser, and just check those keywords for online courses, for example. Online courses for brewing kombucha, for example, just because I have kombucha right here. So, if you want to look at the market, how big the market is, put in Google Trends Philippines and then put in the keyword like online courses for brewing kombucha, and you will get an idea about how many people are searching for it in Google. Because if a lot of people are searching from it in Google, that means there's money to be had there. And you can still rank for that. You could create a website for it. You can market your Facebook page there. Do whatever you need to do to make sure that you reach those people and generate income. That is free. That's easy. You could do that in 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Kung maraming keywords kang gusto i-check. But that's how I do it 100%. Or if you have a little bit of budget, sign up for SEM Rush. SEM Rush. Just a disclaimer, I do have, I'm an affiliate of SEMrush, and it would be amazing if you could use my affiliate link for that so that they'd know that I still refer clients to them. So if you're interested in SEMrush, let me know. I'll send you the link and you could sign up. And I use that personally to check if there is a market for the certain business that I want to get into. That's how I do my market research. Hope that helps. After identifying what the market needs, what would be the next steps before launching it to the public? I would say the Lean Startup Method by Eric Rice would be an amazing methodology for you to do. So, build the minimum viable product. It could be pen and paper, it could be just an idea or a prototype website. And then ask people to go to that website that you built. Maybe you could use free WordPress or some other free website builder out there. There's so many, and you could just use them and ask people, hey, if you go to this website, would you buy my product? Would you buy my service? And if they say it's too expensive, then you get an idea, oh, I should adjust the price. Or if they say it doesn't look that great, then you know that you have a web design problem. So the Lean Startup Method by Eric Rice is all about the fast feedback loop. If you get feedback faster and you get qualitative feedback, meaning it really matters for you as the business owner, as the potential business owner, because you're just starting out, then you could calibrate your business for success even before it launches, even before you put in the capital, the money to invest in it. That makes for a very, very good pre-launch phase for you. So the Lean Startup by Eric Rice, by the way, is a book. You could buy it or download it if you have Kindle and read it. It's a really good read. In launching such a business, is it always essential to create lots of free content or build a community first to establish trust and familiarity? When are credentials enough pull to get people to enroll in a course or support a business? I would say it depends on how you want to sell and market. Content marketing, which is pretty much what you mentioned here, free content, build a community. That's a really, really good way to market, but it also is a really, really long way to market. Takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort and research to do content marketing well. Because you have to write a really good piece of content, and you have to take so much time promoting that piece of content. I mean, the time you spent building the content should be the same time you spend promoting it, or even longer. I think the promotion is even more important. If you do believe you have a really good piece of content, you should promote it like there's no tomorrow. That's how you should promote it. So if you want to do it the content marketing route, which by the way is the route that I took with SEO Hacker, I didn't really intend for it to be a business naman eh. It was just a blog. I was building and writing these stuff for free. And the stuff that I wrote were so valuable because I was so transparent about my strategies, my thoughts, my tactics, and what I thought about the new updates in Google algorithms that people started sharing it, and there was a community around it. People were commenting, they were chatting with me, and then I got a lot of inquiries for SEO, and SEO Hacker became the word just spread. I didn't intend for it to be like that, but it did. The work and time I put in the blog was a lot. That was a lot. I would write for like two whole days researching, writing, editing, and then hitting the publish button right after. And given that I am a writer, I mean that's my passion, and I do believe that's one of my God-given talents. Matagal-tagal yung 2 days for me to be able to publish an SEO article. Usually it just takes me an hour and I'd have something shipped away if I'm an expert in a certain topic. So it does take a lot of time and effort for you to do it the content marketing route, but it pays off in dividends. I mean, up to today, I'm very limited in how I advertise and market SEO Hacker, but I do get a lot of referrals pa rin. Like people just recommend me to other people who are looking for SEO, and that's gift, that's blessing. I mean, that's word of mouth marketing. What's better than that? What's stronger than that? And it also helped my SEO doing it the content marketing route. We ranked really high for SEO Philippines, SEO and other SEO keywords besides. We ranked really well for them. And the content marketing helped that way. When are credentials enough to pull people? See, here's how people think. If the free stuff is really, really good and it works really, really well, then the paid stuff must be miraculous. So if you're able to communicate it that way, where if you get the paid stuff, it's 10 times better than the free stuff, but the free stuff is already great for you to go on, I think people would buy the paid stuff. That's what I think. So it might be tough here in the Philippines because the thing about us Pinoys, it's growth is not at the top of our list. We're a consumer market. We love going to the malls. It's a sad thing for me to say this, but it's also the truth. Now in the US, 60% of Americans, studies show, the last book they've ever read is in college, which means for them, majority of them, growth is not that important as well. But I think for Filipinos, even more people, like maybe more than 60% of Pinoys, the last book they've ever read is in college. So it might be tough for you to sell online courses here because not a lot of people are invested in their personal growth. That's what I'd say. Because I am in that field, I am in that area. I do sell online courses in my sean.c/masterclass website. And the courses I sell are very straightforward. You get the info there, you get the links to the stuff I personally use to grow my business. And still not a lot of people, we didn't hit our targets. So that was an eye-opener for me that really, however good your stuff is, it depends on your market if they are receptive to it or not. So that's my opinion on that. Hope that helps. And I hope that provided value for you.
Oh, hey, and since you're here, can you do me a favor? Can you hit on the subscribe button and hit the bell button and select all notifications so that whenever we have a new video, you're going to be the first one to know. Until then, keep leading.
Well, I think it's, the creative side of things, whether it's art or music or something like that, you need that creativity to see stuff that other people don't see. You'll see, because if your brain is trained to be creative, you'll find creative solutions. You'll find a solution.